Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Minnesota Twins game review. We're going to talk about this game. Obviously, it was closer than I thought, but I still don't think, we were never really in control of this game. I don't think anybody really had expectations of winning this game because we played 18 innings the day before. Again, we might have been able to win this game. Berrios pitched good, but just not good enough. And of course, our bats didn't come alive. Seems to be a common occurrence right now, but I mean, our bats just didn't come alive. And Tampa, obviously, it's not all on the pitching in that 18-inning game. You score 2 runs, you're probably not going to win a lot of games. But, you know, our bats just haven't been coming alive. They haven't been working. So we're going to go through it, of course. But let's take a look at who pitched. I guess I don't know. It was Berrios and Morin. So, I mean, realistically, Berrios gave us a chance. He saved our bullpen, right? We did bring up Lewis Thorpe, if I'm saying that correctly, to pitch tonight, I believe. Tonight being June 29th. So we did bring him up. I don't know who we sent down. I didn't get to see the transaction, but I know that we brought him up. And he's ready to pitch in case. So, I mean, Berrios, good job for him for saving our bullpen. But realistically, our bullpen probably still isn't the best after the 18-inning game, and I wouldn't expect to win tonight, realistically. But let's go through the box score because it's been a minute and a half already. 6-4, we lost. We did make it close. 4 runs of the 10 runs scored in the last half inning or inning before that. So, like, the last inning of play, the last up and down part of the inning, top and bottom. 4 runs scored. So we both had 9 hits. We had 2 errors. So again, errors probably cost us in this game. What can you do? We kind of suck in the field. But honestly, like, this was the worst lineup I've seen this year. I don't know. Like, this was awful. This was absolutely awful. Polanco is the DH. Okay, I mean, that's fine. He's also leading off, which is good. I like that. Kepler's second, playing center field. Crone was third. That's fine. Arias is fourth, playing left field. Okay, sure. I like that. Scope is fifth. Don't like that. Castro's sixth. Don't like that. Adrian's back. Thank goodness. But he's seventh. Sano is eighth, who had a really good night. And then Wade. Lamont Wade. So he was ninth. I don't like the lineup. I didn't think it was very good. But you know what? We have to roll with the punches. So let's talk about pitching, right? Because we always talk about pitching first. Berrios did a heck of a job. And, you know, again, like I said in yesterday's video, we were going to lose today, right? I was calling it we were going to lose today. Berrios was probably going to get the loss, which he did. But he saved our bullpen. And he went out there and threw 7 1/3 innings. He threw 105 pitches, gave up 9 hits, 6 runs, 3 of them were earned. So that just tells you how bad the errors were. And then 5 strikeouts, no walks. That's a good performance. That, honestly, for the position he was put in, of course, you can't control the errors. 3 of the runs that were scored were not earned. That's a problem. But to go out there, throw 105 pitches, 7 1/3 innings, strike out 5, didn't walk anybody, that is a freaking win in my book. So, I mean, the errors were both on Adrianza, but it's his first day back. I'm not going to give him too much crap about that. You know, I'm just glad he's back. I think we can agree on that we needed him back. We need Buxton back. I still don't know what's going on with Buxton. I swear, it is Saturday. He was supposed to be back Tuesday. And I understand that, obviously, I think we all want him healthy. That's the main goal. And if it takes a little longer, that's fine. As long as he comes back healthy, we need him on the field. We need him on the field. Our WAR, or his WAR, should be skyrocketing. Because when he is on the field, we win. When he's not on the field, we lose. And I get that there's a lot more that goes into it, but realistically, fundamentally breaking it down, when Berrios is on the mound and Buxton is in the field, we should win the game. I'm just saying that. So, I mean, realistically, though, it was a good job. I'm not going to give Berrios. Too much crap about that. I think it was a great job. So let's go. Morin pitched as well. He had a clean, 2 outs. Just got the outs. No strikeouts, no walks, no nothing. So good for him as well. But we were gonna lose this game. I mean, you can't play 18 innings in a game the day before, then travel to Chicago and not expect to lose. Chicago's not a bad team. They've been getting better as well. So, like, you just can't expect to win this game. You hopefully can expect to win tonight. I don't know who's on the mound. I think it's Pineda. Hopefully we can win. That's all I got to say about that. And then moving forward, you just look for Sunday and at least try to get 1. Obviously, you would like to take 2, but let's talk about hitting. So, again, I told you this is a weird lineup. It was a really weird lineup. But you know what? You got to roll again with the punches. So, Polanco went 1 for 5. He struck out once. I can't remember what his hitting streak is, but since losing the on-base streak, he's gotten a hit in each of his games. He's good. I like him at the leadoff spot, but he's only batting .319 now, and he usually gets 1 hit a game. I don't know if you've noticed that. He gets like 1 hit a game. And since he's up in the leadoff spot, he's going to get 5 at-bats per se per game, usually. So, you know what? He's getting 1 for 5. Obviously, over the long haul, that's not going to be good, but for now, it's fine. Kepler, 2 for 5, back up into the 266 range. Again, that 0 for 8 yesterday really hurt him. So he's just got to bounce back. Went 2 for 5 today. That's good. Crone went 1 for 4. Then Arias went 1 for 3. Scope went 0 for 4. Castro went 0 for 4. Those guys are really settling down to earth. Castro, I mean, he's a defensive catcher. We all know that. But he's batting .224. He was batting like .250, .260 earlier this season. That'd be great to get him back up there, but I don't think that's really possible. He's more of a defensive catcher. Struck out 3 times. That's unfortunate. You know what? What can you do? At least Miguel Sano didn't strike out. So, and then Scope batting .250. That's average for him, I would say. That's pretty good. Obviously, you'd like him up towards the 300s a little bit more, but I don't think he's that kind of player anymore. We got him for cheap, right? He's a good second baseman. He does what he needs to do. He's great in the field. So, I don't know. We just can't. I don't know if we can find a spot for him in the lineup. I think he's more of a 7 or 8 hitter, but not a 5 hitter. I just don't see him up there. He's been moved around so much this season. In the lineup, I just don't really like that. But Adrianza went 2 for 3. Good to have him back. Like I said, good to have him back. Obviously, the errors hurt, but you got to roll with the punches. And he did good at bat. 2 for 3 with 2 runs. Also walked. Then Miguel Sano. We're going to talk about Miguel Sano. Miguel Sano hit a dinger. That was great. That's what's important, right, is to get Miguel Sano on the right track. Hopefully he can stay on the right track. Did he have 2 home runs as well? Yeah, 2 home runs. So, I mean, there you go. Both home runs. I'm just saying, it's good to get him on the right track. I get that somebody's going to say, I think it's Tim. Tim, I love you, but if he could consistently do this, then we're fine with it. But you know what? He hit 2 home runs off of a bad pitcher. I guess I don't really know. Didn't get to see the game. But if he's on the right track, that's all that matters. If he's not, he's still going to strike out 60% of the time. I still don't think that's a great thing for a player to do. Again, teams want a player like Miguel Sano. I would be willing to trade him for something good, especially if it helps us win the World Series. We don't need Miguel Sano. I don't think we'll need him, especially, come 2-3 years. So, okay, we keep him around this year. Next year, I think, is going to be, if we don't push this season, which we should, we'll definitely trade for some people. We got to make a push for next year. We're still going to have Nelson Cruz, I hope. A couple of these other guys we won't, but I think we'll sign Crone back. Maybe not, Scope. Maybe not, a couple of these other guys. Castro, I don't know if we'll sign him back or not because we have Garver. But you know what? That's not the point of this video. The point is we're going to make a push, and I don't know if we need Miguel Sano. That's my point. If we can get a bigger piece for him, that's what I would like to see, is somebody else that could help us win the World Series. Not saying that he can't, but I just don't know if he's the right piece. That's what I'm saying. let me know if you agree with me or not. And then Wade was in left field or right field. He went 0 for 1, came out of the game, and Cruz pinch hit for him, struck out, or walked rather, and then Cave pinch ran for him maybe? I don't know. I can't really... Yeah, Cave ran for him. Then it went 0 for 1 and struck out. So that's it for today's video. We lost, like I said, 6-4. I hope we can just come back tonight. That's all we can do is look forward to this next game. But that's all. If you guys missed yesterday's video, click there. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow for another one. Peace out, guys.